Hey folks, TJ here, and I'm back with more of the Dream Opponent series videos. Yeah, that's right. Was able to come up with some more videos actually, so expect that and sometime soon actually. So, and of course, hey, check out the shades actually, it's pretty cool, huh? So yeah, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, did you just do Bret Hart? Yes, I did actually. So, but today I'm looking at his brother, Owen Hart. Why not? I think we all miss him, and why not? These glasses now are synonymous with Bret Hart, but I also keep them synonymous with the Hart family because why not? They're one of the best families in professional wrestling, so why not? So today, let's talk about Owen. Okay, we all know him, younger brother of the youngest of the family. Oh my goodness, he's had a historic career. He's a really cool guy backstage. He's essentially like the jokester and the trickster, but he can put on some amazing matches, or he can just go out there and have fun. Okay, and of course, obviously, so many good career paths. Tag team champion, Intercontinental champion. Hey, think about that and all that. So the resume speaks for itself. So, but of course, the big question on everyone's mind is: if Owen Hart were still alive, what would he be doing today? Will he still be wrestling, or will he just roll off into the sunset? Just went home to his family and just been with that for the rest of his life. That's a good question. So here's my feeling is if he were to still be wrestling, here's some potential dream opponents for him. Okay, so that's what I'm doing today. All right. It was actually very tough to do because it was very hard to find some potential good opponents. Not to mention had to disqualify a few because essentially he has wrestled them before, but not well established ones. Okay, but anyway, that's not the point. Let's dive right in and give you why I feel should be 10 dream opponents for Owen. All right, coming at number 10 is Chris Benoit. All right, so let's think about the history of Canadian wrestling. Actually, you got the Harts, you got the Rougeaus in Montreal. Of course, those are the only two big bands I think that ever came out of Canada. They had more other established names come out of the woodwork. You guys like Chris Jericho, Benoit, P. Williams. The list goes on and on. Edge and Christian. All right, so believe it or not, out of all those names I just mentioned, Owen has never faced Benoit, not even once. However, what I was told is that technically they have faced off before, but here's the thing. Benoit was just a blue chipper, okay? He was competing under a mask known as, if you guys know his career, he was known as the Pegasus Kid over in Japan. But hey, he was just starting out now, but hey, almost like several years later, obviously, Benoit had that remember that tribute match on Nitro against Bret Hart? I could definitely, if Owen were to still be alive, if that match, it was just regular, just a regular, Benoit versus Hart match, like the biggest dream match ever, I would have totally just changed around and said, hey, let's have Owen face Chris. What would happen? Okay, it would essentially kind of be just like their match right there in Kansas City. It would have been a classic, would have been a hard hitting, and it would truly just been a good technical masterpiece. Okay. They're both well adept at their high flying, but their strong area is their mat and their ground game. Okay, so right then and there you got something amazing happening. Okay, so I would totally see this happen, and it would be a huge moneymaker and would just draw fans actually. And of course, you want to make something interesting, make it a submission match. Why not? So you can strap on their deadliest submission first, the crossface or the sharpshooter. They're both evenly matched. All right, there you go. Coming in at number 9, the Great Muta. All right, like I just mentioned before, Owen has traveled the world. He's competed in Japan for a number of years. He's faced some good, big names out there. He's faced Jushin Liger, Ultimo Dragon, the Great Kabuki, but he's never faced a guy like the Great Muta. Think about that. However, of course, Kabuki, that's a totally different story. But here, the Great Muta, he's adept at martial arts. He's adept at the Japanese hard hitting style. He's a high flyer. So there you go. Take what Buddha has, and they take what Owen has. Bring them together. You could have the perfect chess match, the ultimate fight, just happening right then and there. Okay, they both can fly. They both can ground game and have a good ground game. They can do what they can. Okay, and also they can reach their bag of dirty tricks. Obviously, Great Muda's got the poison mist or the mist, what you want to call it. Owen can play a little dirty as well. Why not? But however, I would totally put the edge in Mua's favor, not just of the poison mist, but also of the devastating elbow. The corkscrew elbow. I've seen it done before. damn, like the moment you see that move coming, you know, like, oh, it's gonna be devastating. It's gonna hurt. Truly is. All right. So bring all those factors together, you could have a good classic on your hands. Coming in at number 8, Alberto Del Rio. All right. The reason why I put him on the list is let's think about this. Okay, so Del Rio obviously is well adept at both the lucha libre style and the American style, but he's adept in martial arts, the MMA style kind of thing. Take what he's got, and then you have Owen. Reason why you could have like almost a resurrection of Owen's feud against Ken Shamrock. Yeah, remember that feud? Holy hell! The dungeon match, the Lion's Den match, all those freaking matches. I could definitely see a reigniting of that kind of feud, and truly would be awesome. What's more devastating than, you know, Sharpshooter, the cross arm breaker? But hell, Owen can even mix up and do his own little MMA himself. So hell, it would totally be a pretty damn good match. Okay, it's all there. The ring's all there. It looks amazing. I would totally book this match if it were to happen. All right. Coming at number 7, the Canadian Destroyer or the Maple Leaf Muscle, P. Williams. Why not? Okay, like I mentioned earlier, every Canadian project that ever come out of Canada obviously influenced by the Harts or even the Rougeaus or any other family that ever come out of the Great White North. They're always inspired by one guy. It's obviously the Harts. Okay, the Sharpshooter is so devastating. I've seen P. Williams do that, but of course P. Williams has the edge because he's got the Canadian Destroyer. Say what you want about that move, okay? It's still devastating, okay? It's a flipping pile driver. Come on. But anyway, I can totally see that happening, okay? It's essentially, you know, like young versus new. It's like kind of like essentially a passing of the torch, okay? Kind of thing. So, hey, it could be a good technical match. It could be a high-flying match. It could be awesome, actually. So, be like Owen saying, give me your best shot, kid. I can take you, kind of thing. That would be pretty darn cool, all right? Of course, Owen can fly. P can fly. They got it all there. The formula is all there. Put together another good potential classic, people. Coming at number 6, Christian. Yes, all right. Okay, let's think about this for a moment. Okay, since Owen has wrestled Edge before, he has. Look it up. It's on the record books. It's also, if you don't have his DVD, definitely get it. Okay, so. Yeah. Owen was like essentially, you know, like kind of like one of the guys that, okay, give me your best shot, kid, or let's go out there and have our match. Since he did with Edge, why not do it with Christian? They all have it right there, then and there. And it would also be a battle of charisma, actually, because come on, Christian's also was known as Captain Charisma, and not to mention Owen is also brewing with charisma. He's also so over with the crowds; they love him. He can be funny, he can be serious. And like it's all there, okay? I could definitely see the mic work just going between them. It would totally be like gold, absolute gold. It would probably be entertaining as hell. But holy hell, I would totally put their match on a technical standpoint and just say put a technical classic out there. But let's see, would be similar to his match against Edge? Maybe. Take what you got, make it better, or make the same. I really don't care, okay? I would totally see that happen. Coming at number 5, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. Yes. All right. I'm going to say this about Christopher Daniels is that Daniels, he's a well-traveled veteran. He's been in all the big companies except for ECW. Let's not talk about that. He's been in WCW. He's been in WWE. Yes, he has. Remember Los Conquistadors? He was one of them. Okay. Spoilers. He was one of that. He was in TNA. He was in Ring of Honor. He's been everywhere. He's been all over the world. And like he's been around just as long as AJ Styles has, and like take what he's got and like take on Owen Hart. That would be pretty cool, actually. And in my opinion, Trish Daniels is like a good ring general. It's like he can go out there and like, you know, fine tune a match or you know, make someone else look good. So in a sense, like Owen and Daniels could essentially do something like that. They can play off each other. It's like, give me your best shot, man. You know, and you got make the other look good. I can totally see some big grade A magic happening right then and there. Come on, Fallen Angel against Owen, totally cool. They both have a good submission style background. They both can fly, but I would put the edge in Daniels' favor because he's got the freaking BME and the Angel's wings. Okay, both are devastating. Okay, so. There you go. Number 4, Kevin Owens. Why the hell not? Okay. The reason why I put Kevin Owens on this list is essentially say what you want about him. Okay. He's supposed to be like the prize fighter. He's a fighter. He's just outspoken. He's just loves to beat the crap out of people. But that's what he is. But take all of that out, and you realize this guy's a family man. Essentially, kind of like Owen. And essentially, Owen, it was the inspiration for Kevin Owens. Actually, think about that. He was known as Kevin Steen. He changed his name to Owens because of him. Not to mention, he even named his son Owen after Owen. That's pretty cool. That's saying something. Is that Owen was so influential that he inspired a guy like Kevin Owens. And essentially, if Owen were still alive today, and him and Owens, it's essentially like, oh my God, guy finally meeting his idol, and essentially like master versus student kind of thing, master of the game kind of thing. That would totally be a pretty cool match. I would definitely see that happening. It could be a technical match, but I can also see him just throw the rule book out the window, just have a fight, and both of them can fight. Okay, they can just do like a fight out, drag out fight. I would totally see that. Would it be a hardcore style match? Yeah, why the hell not? Owen can mix it up. Why not? That would be pretty cool. Number 3, Eddie Guerrero. All right, yeah. Why not? If I had to make this list, I had to put Eddie Guerrero on this list somewhere. So why not? Okay. Essentially, battle of the two of the best families, in my opinion, in the business. Guerrero and the Harts. Guerrero with the traditional, American style as well as the Lucha Libre style, taking on the Canadian style of an Owen Hart. There you go. It would be even though it kind of feels like it's a polar opposite and kind of style match. I could definitely see some big magic happening. They could both take to the air, but they both have two signature submission finishers. They got the Gory Special, and you got the Sharpshooter. Of course, I've mentioned this earlier. Owen can reach to his bag of tricks and pull out some amazing moves, where it could be a flying crossbody or maybe a pile driver. You got Guerrero with his frog splash. It's essentially the best of both worlds. And you put them both in the ring, you could have magic happening. All right? Coming at number 2, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Why not? If I put Daniels on this list, why not put AJ, okay? Another best that's been around for the past decade and a half, and a guy that's pretty much impressing the world and continuing to impress the world with his high-flying antics and his great presence in the ring. There you go. Bring all that. Take on a guy like Owen Hart. It's essentially kind of like another passing of the torch kind of thing, okay? And another cream of the crop of the X Division. I mentioned like earlier, with Pete Williams, another guy from TNA's X Division. It would totally be something worth watching. It essentially, actually. And what else is there that I can say about that match? It would totally be phenomenal. No pun intended there. All right, before I go into my number 1, I'm going to throw out some honorable mentions. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Lance Storm. Why the hell not? Another guy influenced by Owen. But I could see some other people, putting on some amazing matches. Sami Zayn. Why not? Samoa Joe. I'm throwing out Mike Quackenbush, master of 1,000 holds from Chikara, a guy, world class traveler as well. So. Him and Owen Hart, I could definitely see some kind of cool matchup happening there. Think about that. Guy like, that could come up with some very innovative wrestling holds, taking on Owen Hart. That's essentially what's like kind of like a technical ring general in his day. Could be a high flyer as well. So there you go. My number 1 pick, Y2J Chris Jericho. Yes, another guy, essentially another prodigy of Canada, essentially inspired and influenced by the Hart family. Why hell not? Never faced each other before. Although these two have shared a plane fight together. Actually, if you don't know that story, it's you should totally look that up. Actually, okay, they totally did, and essentially just like I mentioned with Edge and Christian, it's essentially like if he were put on a match like that, it would essentially kind of like passing a torch kind of thing, but also be like, give me your best shot, man. I can take it, kind of thing. That would be pretty freaking cool. And Jericho is no exception. He's a well-traveled wrestler. Same with Owen. They both have almost storied parallel careers. They've held so many championships I can think of. But why the hell not? Then put these two together, put them in a match. You got a freaking technical, high-flying, hard-hitting, fast-paced match. That would totally be a big moneymaker, and it would so freaking work brilliantly. I can totally see that as the big, oh my goodness, there you go, ultimate big match. I'm not gonna even blink because I want to see what happens, kind of thing. So there you go, all some pretty good, in my opinion, darn fine opponents actually. So if I missed anyone, let me please tell me, and please tell me if there's anyone else that I think I should add. Leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And keep thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep it tuned in for some more awesome videos.